So today, as this is our first call, I want to keep it very simple and also introduce you to how the future calls are going to be. So we are planning to have this call for 20 minutes every day for the next 21 days. And based on the response, we can see if we want to extend or not. And in future, we can also think of having one of you as speakers on topics that are of interest to you, something that you want to share with others in the group that they can take the benefit of. Last year 2022 was a challenging one for most of us. We had our unique challenges to solve. The biggest one was getting back to offices, and then also managing our life at home, because during pandemic we did a lot of commitments to our family, saying that we will do this, we will do that. We've been helping our family members, our parents, our spouse, and our children with some of their work. And now getting back to offices is like compromising on some of those things. So how do we all try to balance that, and also make sure that we are doing our bit towards making our employers successful. So this has been a struggle. Let me know in the chat if this is something you easily coped up with, or is it something that you are still struggling with. I know some organizations have mandated you have to come back to work at least twice in a week or something like that. um, some of you have really mastered how to balance this work life, and you've been also going to offices, as I hear from some of you in the chat, WhatsApp chat, that you have actually been very good with going to office as well as managing your life. So if you want to share a few tips that has helped you to become successful with that, feel free to share that in the chat. um, Also, let us start with a quick reflection of year 2022, because reflecting on the past year can make us focus on who we want to be this year, right? So I'm sure all of you have had your self-reflections. Some of you also maintain journals of these self-reflections. And we often make goals, or what we call as a new year resolution, whenever a new year starts, right? And on 1st of Jan actually this year started with a Sunday. So a lot of us have thought that, okay, let's do it some other time, because the day one itself starts with a holiday. uh, so it is human psychology to get into the holiday mode for the rest of the days of the year also. um, but today being a Monday, let us let us try to be that person who wants to achieve their dreams. uh, it is actually not possible for everyone to become a early morning person overnight. It takes time and effort. It has taken time and effort for me also. And sometimes I have missed waking up, but don't take that as a setback. If you're not able to wake up few days early morning, don't be disappointed with yourself. You know that you are doing your best. And also, there might not be enough motivation around you to get started with waking up early. Some of you might be working in night shifts, so it is obvious that you won't be able to wake up early in the morning. And I don't want anybody to judge themselves based upon whether they are able to wake up early in the morning or not, because it is actually a choice, a matter of choice, a matter of our situations, what we are doing, what is our work timings, and what are our personal responsibilities. So waking up early doesn't actually make you a better person, but it does provides you that time, focus time that you always look for in order to plan some of your things. So we all know a few things like life is short. We have to do our best. today, not tomorrow, right? To achieve our dreams. So what are our dreams? It could be, becoming a better parent. It could be becoming a better, person myself. Maybe I want to improve upon my health. I want to become better with my exercise routine. Or maybe I want to achieve this dream of becoming an international speaker. Or I've been thinking about writing a book from a very long time, but I'm not getting enough ideas. So morning is the best time where you're not disturbed. You have your focus time that you can, make use for your own self. And the more you practice, the more you practice about waking up early in the morning, the better you become with the habit. So with this, I want to talk a little bit about habits and goals. As I was talking about New Year resolutions, we all set New Year resolutions in the form of goals, right? They need not be in a smart goal format, because we are writing these goals for ourselves and we think, who is reviewing these goals, right? Why does it have to be in a particular format? But trust me, writing your goals in the smart format actually helps you yourself to be able to visualize the roadmap on how you're going to achieve this goal. For example, uh, if your goal this year is to switch to a new career, maybe you are a scrum master and you want to become an agile coach, or you are an agile coach at a team level, you want to upgrade to the enterprise level. You have to do some work in order to get there, right? You might have to find suitable opportunities, have time to apply for those opportunities, have time to follow up on your applications, right? So all this requires time, and this 20 minutes time in this session is going to provide you motivation. Also, you can feel free to bring your questions, whatever questions you have with regards to agility. It could be personal agility, it could be enterprise or organizational agility, it could be agility with regards to your career progression, or anything that you are currently struggling with. And I may not have answers for all your questions, but we will try as a group to solve some of the problems for others which we have already solved for ourselves. Um, so reflections are very, very important. The mistakes that were done in the last year, we don't want to repeat those mistakes this year. Um, so whatever we don't want to do, we can think of trying to do that in this year. Whatever we couldn't do in the year 2022, let's try to do that and make our effort to achieve those goals this year, starting with today, that is Monday, the first Monday of 2023. So I have discovered an online tool for tracking our habits, because when we talk about goals have to be achieved with a series of habits. There are steps that we need to perform on a daily basis, maybe on a regular basis, to ensure that we are progressing towards our goals. So goals can be longer term, goals can be a shorter term. But when you are forming a new year resolution, treat that as a long term goal that you want to achieve in this year, and then break it down into shorter goals. Now, having these goals, or write them down on a piece of paper. Don't try to think inside your head, because that limits the number of ideas, that limits your creativity, because there is actually so much that our brains can do. It can either process the information, or it can either store the information, right? So if we leave the processing part on the paper, we take a pen and a paper and we start to write down our ideas, we are outsourcing the processing work on to the paper, right? And our complete mental system is involved in creating that goal, not just our brain. Entire nervous system is with you. Then you can rely on your brain for storage. Like, you want to keep yourself reminded of these goals. You want to keep yourself motivated about why you want to achieve these goals, right? So that storage part will be taken care by your brain easily when you outsource the processing part. So I have discovered a habits tracker, which I have tried to use, and it actually works for me. So let me quickly share my screen and show that to you. It's called Daily Habits Tracker. Loop is also a very good habit tracker. Uh, it is an open source, and it also allows you to export your habits data, and you can do some analytics on it to see how frequently uh, you have pursued the particular habit, or how many times you have missed it. Let me just quickly find that link. All right, daily habits. So this is a website as well as an app. I hope you can see my screen. If not, let me know. So you can simply create your login. It is fully free, 100% free forever, and I've been using it for a while. It also have some useful tips on how to use the daily habits tracker. So daily habits works on these three principles. The first is habit should be formed for life until they become like brushing teeth. Like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that usually you do before having your breakfast is you brush your teeth, right? It's a habit that we have since our childhood. It's not going to go away, right? You won't feel good if you're trying to have your breakfast without brushing your teeth. So there is a stack of habit that we have built. The second is the goals can be flexible, but habits should not be flexible. When you say something is a habit for you, that means you have to do it, regularly or every day. And set a realistic and achievable goal. If waking up early is not for you, don't try to, have that as a goal for you. If you work in night shifts, you sleep at 3 a.m., don't try to be the person, don't try to, force yourself for waking up early in the morning. Next is in this app, you can also make notes as your journey progresses. And the purpose of making these notes is to self reflect on your success or failure as you try to get better. So suppose if you missed a particular habit, suppose I want to have a habit of going to gym every day, and I missed the gym for the last 3 days, then I want to put it together a reason for why I missed that. So creating a habit in this app is really, really easy. I'll be sharing the link also of this in our group. So this one is what I'm showing to you right now is a website, but you also have it as a Android or app or a iOS app. So for example, I have created these habits for myself. Sleep at 9:30 p.m., wake up at 4 a.m., uh, run this agility redefined 5 a.m. motivation call at 5 o'clock, which I am doing it right now. So I'll just put a tick mark over here. That is, yes, I did this today. Have 8 glass of water. So I'll see if I will be able to do it for 2nd of Jan 2023. So you can just put a tick mark. It's just a simple click. Work out at the gym. Have 5 small meals. Have your dinner by 7 p.m. And if there is something I discover on my way, as I am working on these things, I can quickly create a new habit. right? And the goal is the number of times you want to perform this habit in a month. For example, if I want to have a habit by name, XYZ, and I want this to be tracked every day. Then January have 31 days. So I'll say goal is 31 times. So you can see that this goal has been created. It also gives me some edit options here. If I want, I can delete this if this is no longer helpful for me. Now the goal is to get it done 31 times. And some of the habits I have achieved over the past day, and you can see that achievement has been updated here. For the workout at gym, my goal is 25 days because Sundays the gym is closed. So you can customize this. And for this agility redefined call, as we have planned this for 21 days, the goal is to get it done every 21 days. Today being the first day as done, I'm very happy about that. And last 1 minute, and I want to thank you if you are able to join this call. uh, if you have not been able to join, I'll try to post some updates in the group. But the benefit of these calls is not just to get the message that has been shared in this, but also get into the habit of doing something consistently. Because when you do something consistently, the result is not going anywhere, right? um, so with that, I would like to end this call. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great day ahead, and I wish you all the best with achieving your dream for the first Monday, 2023. Bye bye.